Now, I wasn't going to watch the BT Wars because I was like, man, they ain't like they used to be. But yesterday, last night, it was pretty okay. I liked the throwback last night. But they dropped a lot of gems on there. They did. And one thing that stood out to me was when Tyler Perry got up there and he said, don't let your worry be bigger than your faith. And I'm probably quoting it wrong, but you get where I'm going. Don't let your worry be bigger than your faith. And when I say that, just think about the saying and when it says, as long as you have faith the size of a mustard seed. Do y'all realize how big a mustard seed is? Just a tiny bit of faith. Mm. Because, like my grandma used to say, baby, if you gonna pray, you can't worry. And if you worry, you might as well not faith. Pray, cause where your faith at? Where your faith at? So, baby, I always say, like I tell me and my sister, baby, we are faith walkers. We may not have everything, we may not be where we want to be, but by God's grace and by His design, we are His children. You will never lack for anything. You may think just because you don't have this and that, materialistic wise, that it's over. You ain't got this amount of money. You don't have this house, this car, these clothes. What Bobby Ann and Joe got over here, it ain't meant for you to have right now. Everybody that got everything that you're desiring, some of these people are having hell trying to keep up with it. But as long as your faith is bigger than your worry, because let me tell you something, I can be done paid up so much, and I got a couple of more bills due. Mm. And I remember some of my cousins used to say, he was like, I ain't got no control over these bills. So what he do? He send them to the side. Ain't no nigga to worry about. Baby, I can be down to my last dime, literally last dime, and out of nowhere, right when it's time to be handling something, God steps in and He does a thing. And I'm like, and I'm like, do it, God. So as I get older in life, I know sometimes life will get hard. Things will become complicated. We're human. So sometimes we will feel a little defeated. But as long as you got that faith, and as long as you know what God is able to do, and He will do just what He said He's going to do, His promises. See, you going to have to revert back to the things He's already promised you. You are His child. Stop thinking you're doing it all on your own. This is not all you're doing. Once you get out of the mindset that it's all on you, I got to do this, I got to do that, and realize where your help truly comes from, baby, you gonna be all right. You gonna be just fine. Yes, a lot of people have depression and different type of mental illnesses and all this kind of thing. Yeah, it's life. Something, and people be quick to say, well, "Why God put this on me?" And I had to realize for certain things that was happening in my life, why not me? Mm, why not me? So we got to get out of that mindset and remember where our help comes from. Have that faith the size of a mustard seed, baby. Be that faith walker. And know that you're not in this alone. God did not create you just for you to suffer. So as soon as you know your health comes from, you put that faith, you line that faith up, get that word right out the way, baby. I be like, I can have a bill that's a $900 or something like that. Look, it ain't got no money, but get what? I got faith. But yo, let your faith be bigger than that word.